I have a big problem, guys. My sister. She's all my problems. Okay, look. She's about to surpass me in subscribers, if she hasn't already. And I can't let that happen. If I let that happen, then she will never, ever let me hear the end of it. You guys, you have to help me stop this now. It has to end today. You might be thinking, whoa. You're not thinking that. You might be thinking, well, how can I help you, Mr. What is it? Just Drowned Dragon? Weird name. Mr. Drowned Dragon, how may I help you? Well, you got to go down and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Because, yeah, well, I may, not deserve it, but you know how hard it's going to be to exist if all I hear is, oh my gosh, I've surpassed you in subs, you are bad at this. Die! You're bad. It'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? If she passes me in subscribers, she's gonna, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. It's gonna be torture. So you guys really, really have to help me. So, how I'm gonna help is I'm gonna make content. Notice I didn't say make good content, because I have no plan on making that. I just, need your guys' help. No! That was racist. Anyway, I need you guys' help in helping suppress our subscribers. I know I've been droning on about this. I'm really bad at this stuff. So please help. And how am I gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing that will change the course of my YouTube channel. How my day went. I'm still in school. I'm a young one, I know, but I do not care. My day, I didn't like it. It wasn't terrible. Like, I didn't hate it. But definitely it could have been better. So first hour, right, we have speech. Okay, I don't really like speech. Okay, and I'm on this weird block schedule that probably no other school in the whole universe has. Basically, what it is, oh my god, my mouse is actually insane. Oh! What the block schedule is, so every day we get only 4 classes. Now that sounds like a steal, but it's really not. Yes! Okay. It's really not a steal, because, we have 8 classes in total. 4 classes a day, and each class is an hour and a half long, so it's not like we're, getting any less school. In fact, we're getting more school, just spread out, and it's not better at all than regular school, I think. Anyway, I'm kind of drawing on. I'm really bad at this. Okay, so, I'm so bad at this, you guys. What am I doing with my life? Okay, I can't, oh my god. How am I supposed to make a speech if I can't even talk in a YouTube video? So basically, in speech, we're about to do this speech. It's a 4-minute speech, so it's not that bad. But, I haven't memorized any of it, and she said it was due Friday. We're gonna start presenting on Friday. And this is news to me, because it is Wednesday. And, since the block schedule, we have classes every other day, so this was my last class, right? So this was my last class period, before I had to present my speech in front of a bunch of people that I don't even know that much. I only know what the topic is. The topic is about sleep. That's about all I know, even though I kind of did make the speech. I don't know that much, which is really not ideal for giving a speech about a topic. So basically, I have to study out, and that was, really bad. So, the first day, pretty bad, and then she said something that's a lifesaver, that, we may not actually, she can find times where we don't have to present on Friday, and we can have another straight up practice day on Friday, which is what I wanted to hear. And it's really good because it is, still Wednesday, and I have practiced my speech and I know it about 2 times better. But, 2 times 0 is still 0, so, this doesn't help me that much. So that class is fun. Okay, and then my second class of the day, which is technically third hour because it's a block day schedule, it's my second class of the day, which again lasted an hour and a half. We were doing something fun. Dissecting frogs. Yes, my dream career is to be a YouTuber, who makes a lot of money, but my second dream career, if that never works out, which, judging by how this video is probably won't work out that way, is straight up a CAD person. Now, if you don't know what CAD is, it's pretty dang cool. I know how to do it. I'm pretty not bad at it. It's the one skill that I can you, are you gonna be nice to me? It's the one skill I can say I actually have without lying to people's faces. Okay, this is gonna hurt really bad. Okay, it's the one skill I can say I have without absolutely lying to people's faces. Oh, I don't know what this guy's cool was. And it's pretty fun. And now, if you know anything about YouTubing or engineering, you know that dissecting a frog or learning how frogs work is not included in the list of requirements for either of those two topics. So why should I learn how to dissect a frog? I've only heard of one person who is going into the medical field, who wants to at least, in my class, and they said, "Oh, I need to learn how to do this," and I'm just like, "Okay, good for you. Why do I?" Oh man, I get destroyed. This guy. Oh, he throws balls at me. God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't mean that, Mr. Dog. Okay. Oh, he's only at 4 health. What the? Oh. Oh, ha, he, hoo, ha, ting, tang, wallaby. Oh, in the pearl. Oh, sing. Oh my god, 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 god. Okay, I can do this, guys. I can do this. Anyway, so, we're dissecting a frog, and, I have to point out what things are, and I don't know what any of the things are. So I'm standing here, confused, and the teacher, she has to go around, and she has to, and you're supposed to tell people, what the things are. I'm gonna die. I accept defeat. I don't know how you could call it up to me. And you're supposed to, tell the teachers what the parts of the frogs are, and I don't know the parts of the frog. So me and my group were just sitting here like, oh, I don't know. I thought it was just going to be inside the jaw, not actually around the mouth. Which it was around the mouth. And she's like, oh my god, gosh, I told you this, which is never true. I'm gonna die. I don't know why I went back up. I went back up. I died to a dog. Let's go, wolf. And, so, this happens 2 or 3 more times, and eventually I'm just like, alright, you know what? I'm done. So I break out the packet, and I just, I sit down and, memorize, just, everything. Alright, I'm killing that dog. I'm killing the dog. Kill the dog! Guys, I just did something. He's still chasing me, and he's using an auto clicker. That's great. That's great. No! 1 heart, guys. I almost did it. So, we get the frog the frog's mouth done, and then we're tasked with opening up the frog. Now, I've never opened up a frog before, so this was pretty new to me. And it didn't look like that was a surprise to my teacher. I hate your dog. I died too many times to that mouse. So basically, now I'm using my school mouse. Yay! I'm now using the mouse that, I don't know. Guys, I can't talk. I'm now using my school mouse. Okay, where was I? I forgot, guys. I had to go grab my other mouse. Okay, so I am on fire. I hate my life. That's a joke. I don't hate my life. I just hate the fact that I'm not good at this game. Okay, so the frog smells gross, obviously, as any dead animal would, but you know, I didn't really find it that disgusting. The part where I found that I didn't really like is that in a frog there are eggs. On those eggs, apparently, no one thought to tell me, but you know, there are a lot of eggs. Like, too many for my own comfort. And it was really mean. And it sucked a lot. Because it was really messy. They got everywhere. I am so they got everywhere. And we had to clean up afterwards. And it was so difficult to clean it up. It was so annoying, and they were so disgusting, and they were absolutely everywhere. I don't know how. Who thought to put those there? Who put those there? Like, whose idea was that? Over at, you know, Heaven HQ or whatever. You know, whose idea was like, oh yeah, we're gonna put so much eggs in there. You know, so many. Guys, I won a game. I'm gonna go text my mom. Hold on. Mom, I won a game. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's ugly. Anyway, so, you know, the eggs were everywhere. We had to clean it off. And that wasn't even the hard part. The hard part was that the lab, okay. For the lab, you have to, you know, wear shoes and not Crocs, as you expect. And I'm used to wearing just Crocs, because Crocs are more comfy than shoes. Oh my god, that's stupid. Anyway, Crocs are way more comfy than shoes. I think a lot of people could agree with that. So I wear Crocs to school, and, you know, they're good because if I'm missing the bus, if I'm, you know, about to miss the bus, right, I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, the little tongue, it won't move, it won't go. Oh, he's got a sword. Oh, yes. I played smart, guys. That's how you win. Anyway. You know, so the Crocs, right, they're comfortable. But in the lab, you know, you have to wear actual shoes. And, I'm really disorganized. I'm a really disorganized individual. And it's really bad for me. Because it means that I don't get my homework done on time, or whatever happens, or... Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm so good at this game. Anyway, and I forgot to wear the right shoes. And I was just like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do? And I'm just like, well, she said, if for whatever reason you miss it, like, You know, if you miss it because you were sick, it's understandable. But if you miss it because you weren't wearing the right shoes, you fail that. You fail that, and that's like half your assignment. And it's a summative. And a summative means it's basically a super important test. That's what the S in summative stands for. Super important. Or substantial, I don't know. So it's very, very bad if you get that wrong. And it's 80% of our grade. So it means a lot. And not wearing shoes means that I have to sit out. And I'm wondering, what am I going to do? Because Crocs don't count as shoes. So what am I going to do? So basically, what I end up doing is I steal my friend's shoes after he does it. So after he does it, I grab his shoes, and it ends up working out just fine. So yeah, anyway, that was my freak story. That was another episode of Sky Wars, but this time they were off-brand Sky Wars because I'm not a big boy. I can't do the big boy stuff. I gotta do the tiny stuff. So yeah, that was an episode, really pathetic episode of me attempting to be good at Minecraft and be a PvP YouTuber when I'm not good at PvP. So, have a nice day. Please help me surpass my sister in subscribers. It would mean the world to me. And, well, I guess, have a nice day. Stay in school. It helps you learn how to dissect frogs.